Acronis Backup 12 includes a number of advanced features as backup plan options. Backup consolidation allows you to free up your storage space by merging outdated full and incremental backups. This function may require additional storage bandwidth resources to complete. It is turned off by default. Acronis Backup 12 can validate your entire dataset after the backup is created. This may take some time to complete. Changed block tracking technology, enabled by default, creates incremental backups of your virtual machines more quickly. You can set the compression level for your backups, from default normal to maximum. You can also disable compression. However, backups may take more time since more data may need to be transferred. Acronis Backup 12 can send you email notifications if it encounters errors or warnings, or when backups are complete. Backup can be reattempted if a recoverable error occurs. You can limit the number of attempts and set the interval. You can also disable any notification to the user if an error happens, with so-called silent mode. If a disk is damaged, you can enable last backup with ignore bad sectors. Note that data may be already corrupt. Acronis Backup 12 can speed up incremental backups since it leverages file metadata. If bit-by-bit comparison is desired, this option can be turned off. You can also select files you wish to include or exclude, so-called whitelist and blacklist files, from your backups. You can also exclude hidden or system files and folders. This option works for both file and disk imaging backups with Acronis Backup 12. On Linux systems, you can choose to back up logical volumes with Acronis Backup 12 or LVM's native snapshots. Acronis Backup 12 will snapshot all your partitions simultaneously. You can also disable this option if you prefer snapshots to occur separately. Acronis Backup 12 allows you to assign fewer or more resources to the backup process. To prevent network overload, you can limit the bandwidth used by the backup data stream. You can automate your processes via commands or batch files running before and after backups. You can ensure application consistency with external scripts that quiesce or pause your applications such as Oracle Database during the snapshot. If you back up multiple machines, you can stagger their starting times within a time window. By default, Acronis Backup 12 will not back up free space, deleted files, and contents of paging files on your disk. To create a 100% complete image with all the sectors, enable sector-by-sector backup. Some backup files may be too large for your storage to support. Acronis Backup 12 automatically splits backup files into pieces when necessary. You can select the piece size if you choose. If your backup fails, you can request Acronis Backup 12 to restart a failed task. Acronis is deeply integrated with the Microsoft VSS framework. You can allow it to choose the snapshot provider automatically, including your SAN hardware snapshots, or choose to use a software-only provider. With VSS Full Backup, Acronis will request VSS to notify applications to truncate transaction logs. However, the use of application support by Acronis Backup 12 is recommended instead. The weekly backup is the first backup on that day of the week. If you use a central log collection and monitoring solution, Acronis can save any warning or error messages to Windows Event Log, in addition to its own logs. In summary, Acronis Backup 12 includes a multitude of technologies and options to customize backups to your individual requirements.